It's fall, so I made 9 pumpkin cookies in one day, and here are my thoughts on each. Bigger Bolder Baking uses melted butter, maple syrup, and a small amount of pumpkin. These were so soft and fluffy and cloud-like, almost verging on cakey, but ultimately slightly chewy. The flavor is giving more buttery ginger molasses cookie, but these were so delicious I'd easily make them again. Half-Baked Harvest was unique for its use of half brown butter, half regular butter, and pumpkin butter instead of pumpkin puree. I got mine from Trader Joe's. I may have messed up these cookies because they were much thinner than the pictures, but assuming I made these right, they were thin and soft and taste like pumpkin spice chocolate chip cookies. While I know most people aren't looking for a cakey cookie, I loved this one by I Heart Naptime. It tasted like a cakey little muffin top stuffed with chocolate chips. The oil-based recipe was incredibly easy to make, and even though there's not a ton of flavor, this is the cookie I kept going back to. Ambitious Kitchen uses brown butter and an egg white for moisture, all rolled in cinnamon sugar for a snickerdoodle-style cookie. These were beautifully thick and fluffy with a melt-in-your-mouth crumb and a slightly fudgy center. They do feel more like a snickerdoodle than a pumpkin cookie, but I'd easily make these again. Justine Snacks uses cornstarch, a small amount of pumpkin, and omits the egg for a non-cakey texture. And yes, her perfectly cracked cookies have a gooey, buttery center that turned chewy as the cookies cooled. The pumpkin did feel a bit more like an afterthought. I'd be curious to try these without chocolate and a little more spice, but perfect texture. And that's it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2.